with pranams to the Holy Trio and our pranams to revered Maharaj Vimokshananda Swamiji, we begin the next session of dedicated disciples, and we begin with as always, we'll begin with a peace chant. Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanno Mitra Shangvarunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanno Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnu Rurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyakshang Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyakshang Brahma Vadishyami Ritam vadishyami, satyam vadishyami, tanmam avatu, tadvaktaram avatu, avatu mam, avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Over to you, Maharaj.
Thank you for the beautiful chant. Let us begin our session today with our usual Guru Pranam. Oh, Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Welcome to this session. This session, particularly the dedicated disciples, was in limbo for some time. We could not somehow take this class due to several factors. Anyway, today I'm happy to meet all of you once more and continue these dedicated disciples discussions. So, as I told you earlier, for those people who have come newly, today those who have joined newly, for them at least I should say, that this is called dedicated disciples, not exactly direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. So there is small variation is there. A difference is that they are not initiated by Sri Ramakrishna, a few of them that we are going to see. And those where they came to Sri Ramakrishna and they were attracted to Sri Ramakrishna's divine personality and they stayed with him. And in their whole life, they kept their devotion to Sri Ramakrishna. Such devotees only we are seeing now for the present. So today we will speak about another one of such devotees whose name is Upendranath Mukhopadhyaya. The name is quite lengthy name, Upendranath Mukhopadhyaya. But then this Mukhopadhyaya title, in Bengal, it has been anglicized by making it as Mukherjee. So we all know that Mukherjee, Banerjee, Chatterjee, like that, these titles. So they are all very popular outside Bengal. So this Mukherjee, that is Mukhopadhyaya, Upendranath, about him, what is the specialty in his life? As always, we must remember that when we read the life and the incidents of the lives of such disciples, is there any connection to our present day life? If there is no connection, if there is no meaning in our present day life, reading that life has got no significance at all. So I always try to search for some meaning in those lives. Why I should search for meaning in those lives? Because the Yuga Pravartaka, the Yuga Avatara Purusha has come. Now Avatara Purusha has got certain duties. He has to accomplish certain things in this world. And for that, he requires not only his own personality coming in the form of a human, Nara Rupa Dhara, as Swamiji calls it, that taking the form of a human, but also lot of assistants are required to take his purpose more to the common people and to continue the legacy. He requires more and more people. So he brings with him several people. That's what we hear. So there are some people who come along with the Avatara Purusha. Some people come after the Avatara Purusha has passed away also. He has left his body. After that also some come. And they are also utilized to continue his legacy. So we find during his time, that is during Sri Ramakrishna's lifetime, we find some of the devotees who came, how they finally contributed their might to the propagation of Ramakrishna's ideas or Vedantic ideals, as we call it generally. Ramakrishna's ideals are nothing but of Vedantic ideals. So those ideas, how these people came, and they may be insignificant in the society. Nobody knows them. But still, they rise to such a position in the society after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, and they continue the legacy of Ramakrishna to the world at large. So that is how this type of lives make me feel interested. So we find that Sri in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter, you know that chapter 7 is sloka 15. If anybody has got Bhagavad Gita book next to you, you can refer to that. Chapter 7, verse 15, where Sri Krishna says, 4 kinds of people do not take refuge at my feet. See, something wonderful idea, you see. Though not that all those humans who are born in this world take refuge at the feet of Lord. Not necessary. There are many, many, many people who are atheists also, who deny the existence of God and who do not take refuge at his feet. Not merely belief, it's a refuge. Who are they? So Sri Krishna says, Namam prapadyante, he says, they do not take refuge at me. Prapadya is a beautiful word. So it is taking refuge, not merely belief. I believe in God, that is one thing. But I take refuge in God is something entirely different. To take refuge in God, you must completely give yourself to God's feet. And that is what happens. So he says, there are people in this world who do not take refuge in me. Who are they? So he divides them. It's a bunch of people. So he divides them into 4 categories. He says, Dushkritinaha. First, the category he says is Dushkritinaha. Those who are Dushkritin. What is Dushkriti? Kriti means Karyam done. Karma being done. That is called Kriti. So yesterday you did one karma. That karma, what you want to say is, you have done puja. Yesterday I have done puja. So what you have to say, I have done puja, and that has now today it has become Kriti. The karma has become Kriti in past tense when it is done. So those who have done Dushkriti, Dushkarma, the earlier birth, and when they attain human birth by whatever logic is there, but still they do not take refuge in me because they have had past very, very evil doers. Dushkritinaha, evil doers they are. This is one category. Another category says Naradamaha. The sloka goes like this: Namam dushkritino mudaha prapadyante naradamaha maya aparata jnana asurim bhavam ashritaha. So he says these are 4 types. Second type is Naradamaha. Adam means, lower, down below. That is called Adam. Other loka means that Patala loka is called other loka because it is down, extremely down it is there. Out of the 14 lokas, if you see one by one, the last downest or the bottomest loka is called other loka. So this Patala loka is one such. So this Adama, they are Naradamaha. He says Nara means human. But among the humans, they are the lowest category. There is no caste or anything here. The category is lowest category. What is the lowest category? Why they are called lowest category? Because their jnanam, their knowledge about God has been shielded, has been shrouded by Maya. Maya has taken away their knowledge. They are helpless. So they have become Naradamaha. Naradam is the lowest fashion, lowest nature that a human has got. He is called Naradam. And then he says, Asuram Bhava Asritaha. So he gets the demoniac qualities. The Nara qualities, the human qualities are gone. Now what he has obtained, instead of in its place, he has got the demoniac qualities, like a demon. So that is the terrible fellows. These four categories, he says, they do not take refuge in me. Then the question may come in Arjuna's mind, because Arjuna is listening to Sri Krishna. Then Arjuna may ask him, his mind is thinking, "Oh Arjuna, you told those four categories who do not take refuge at your feet. But are there any categories of humans who take refuge at your feet? Who remember you? Who worship you?" This question he came. But Sri Krishna knows, Shiva Shiva. Sri Krishna knows that it is, yes, the question has come in Arjuna's mind, I must answer. So immediately answers. Chaturvida bhajante mam. The next sloka, Krishna says, four categories, Chaturvida. Vida means category. Char vida category, that is four types of people, categories of people. They bhajante mam, they worship me. So who are they? You have to say now. So he says, Janaha, that is people. Four kinds of people worship me. They are Sukritino Arjuna. They are Sukritina. In the previous verse he said, Dushkritina. Those who have done evil deeds. But this here he says, Sukritina. Those who have done good deeds. Who wonderful deeds they have done. You know, their deeds are wonderful. Once I was coming from Palakkad to Coimbatore by car. So there is, there is the palmyra trees. They have got a beautiful syrup. It's taken out from the tree and it is being sold on the roadside. So I stopped the car because I have not drunk for many years, about 50, 60 years, I have not drunk that. So after seeing that, I told the driver, stop this car. Let me go and have a taste of that palmyra trees, that juice. So I was taking at that time, two boys came in their bike, that what we call the motorbikes, big bike. They came and they stopped there. And then I told them, they came and did pranam. I said, sit here. So I told that shopman, give them also. So they were also given. So we all had it. Then that boy told me, Swamiji, can you please come with me for 5 minutes only? I said, okay. Then we went with him. In 5 minutes time, we reached a place where down below the road, there was several cottages. Very, very, the poorest of the poor live there. And they have come from Haryana laborers. They live in a very, very bad condition. And there, the two boys took me. And they said, Swamiji, I want you to hand over the hampers I have brought for them. About 23 families were there. And they have brought hampers. In that each hamper, oil, rice, dal, salt, so many things are there. And then they asked me to hand over to them. So I also took mother's name, Thakur's name, and then I distributed to all of them. Once this was over, I came out and asked these boys, you have done a noble act today. This is Sukriti. Sukriti means a noble act. That Sukriti you have done, how did you get this inspiration to serve these poor people? Then he said, Swamiji, we are earning 2 lakhs per month salary. We are software professionals. We work in a company and the company is ours. So we have got plenty of profits. Then I thought that 10% of the profit every month, that salary I get, I must spend for the poor people. Then I asked, how did you get this inspiration? We were hostel students in Coimbatore Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya. He said, it was such a wonderful thing for me. You see, our own students who have studied at a hostel and grew up and went outside, and then they are doing a sukriti. Every month he finds out his pockets of poor people and he purchases the 25, 30 hampers and then he goes and distributes. What a wonderful karma, you see. That type of sukriti who are doing always welfare for others. That is called sukriti. So that type of people are 4 types, he says. Who are they? That is first is some sound is coming.
Mr. Mukherjee, can you please mute your microphone? Mr. Kashinath Mukherjee,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please mute your microphone?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So this, I asked him, what is that inspiration? So they told they studied in Ramakrishna Mission. They used to study Swamiji's letters, etc. They were inspired to serve the society. See, this Sukritina, now he says, Artaha, Jigyasu, Surartharthi, Jigyasu, Artharthi, Jnani cha Bharatashrava. He says to Arjuna, the 4 types, Artaha, Jigyasu, Artharthi, Jnani. These are the 4 categories people, they do worship of me. They are believers in God and they do wonderful sukriti. They have done it. That's why they are doing this. Now, you see, here one question comes. What is the question? Why I brought this along with Upendranath Mukhopadhyay life is that Sri Krishna very clearly says that Artha is the one category that means distressed. Those who are in direst danger. Distressed people, they take the name of God. They worship God and they say, oh Lord, relieve me of this difficulty. I am in great difficulty. It may be disease, it may be anything. That because you are distressed, so you are worshipping God. Second is Jigyasu, those who are mind of inquiry. They inquire always, what is this, what is this, what is this not? Like that they inquire. They question you. They even say, why God, there are so many gods in Hinduism. He is the Jigyasu. There is a group called Jigyasu. And Chandrani is sitting here. I don't know, others also there or not. So she is running a group satsang called Jigyasu. So the inquiring mind, they inquire always what is there. What is behind all these philosophies? They would like to understand that. This is Jigyasu, another category. Third category is Artharthi. Artha means, wealth. So there are 4 Purusharthas for the Hindu way of life. What are the 4 Purusharthas? You all know that. What are they? Anyone? Dharma, Artha,
Kama, and Moksha.
Kama, Moksha. These are the 4 Purusharthas. So in Tamil we call it Aram, Porul, Inbam, Veedu. 4 or 5 Tamil is also there. So these 4 Purusharthas are there. These 4 Purusharthas, this Artha is one of the Purushartha. You have to obtain Artha. Without Artha, without wealth, this world life is nothing. Our great saint, poet Thiruvalluvar, he says about that in a beautiful Tirukkural, it is called. He says, those who do not have blessings of God, for them, the other world is not there. For those who have got no wealth, this world is not there, he says. So this world, if you want to have it, then you must have wealth. So the people who do not have wealth, what happens? What do they do? So they also, who have done Sukriti, they also worship me. He says, so the question comes here, should I ask God that you give me wealth? We all know the famous incident that happened in Naren's life. Naren was completely distraught with poverty. After his father's passing away, he didn't have proper job, he didn't have money, he didn't know how to feed the hungry mouse in his home. His mother, his sister, his brothers are there. How to feed them? Every day he goes for job hunting. Nowhere, everywhere, no vacancy, no vacancy. That is the board he saw. And then no job. Many times he used to come in the late night and mother would be sitting. And she said, Naren, did you eat anything? Yes, yes. I took nice food with my friends. He used to tell lie. Why? The mother should not feel that Naren has not eaten. In the house, nothing is there. So such a dire poverty Naren has seen. And that Naren, when he went to, almost he was completely distraught. Then he went to Sri Ramakrishna. Then he asked one day, Master, can you not tell Mother Kali to remove my poverty? In a very terrible tone he asked, and Ramakrishna smiled. Why? Because first time he is happy that Naren is trying to believe in God. Because he didn't believe in the existence of Kali. He said, where is Kali? These are all mental hallucination. He used to think his guru had mental hallucination of seeing Kali, etc. So today he has come to help. So Surar Artharthi, he came to Sri Ramakrishna, and Ramakrishna told him, today is Saturday. Mother is present there in the temple. So go there and you yourself ask. So he goaded him to go to temple. Of course, hesitantly, Naren went there. He stood there before her, and Mother Kali's grace came upon him, and she showed him who is she. The moment he understood who is she, he forgot what to ask. He came back. It is said 3 times he was sent by Ramakrishna, and 4th time he said, no, I am not going to go there. He said, why? Because I cannot ask Mother Kali little money, little food. I cannot ask this. Then what did you ask? Did you ask anything? He said, yes. I asked for jnanam. I asked for vairagya. I asked for bhakti. All those things I asked, but not these, I said. So there is a point in the Naren's life that to go to the all-prevalent God and asking little things is, like Sri Ramakrishna says, going to a king and asking for, what is that fruit? You remember what fruit?
Lau kumro.
Yes, lau kumro. Kushanika interval. So that lau kumro you go and ask a king. If you want to ask a king, you ask something bigger thing. Ask for a palace, ask for a 50-acre land, like that. But instead of that, you go ask for 2 vegetables, which you can get easily in your own garden. So, now that is so, we all feel, Artha should not be sought. So there, here only comes our Upendranath Mukhopadhyaya. Upendra used to come daily. He was about 10 years. About, you go outside. Just, sorry. You can tell. You can tell him. So that boy used to come every day almost. Every day. All the direct disciples who are there, they have seen him. Sashi Maharaj has seen him. Naren has seen him. All the boys have seen him coming to Thakur every day. And Sashi Maharaj felt very bad. You know, Sashi Maharaj, Sashi was, this boy is coming every day. And he used to bring some item from his, he used to bring and give him. And what he would do, Sri Ramakrishna would not touch that. That was a great surprising thing for Sashi. Sashi also a young boy, he used to bring something for him and master used to gladly take. But why master is not accepting any food from this boy, Upen? It is something a mystery to him. So one day he asked him. So Sashi Maharaj says to Devamata, Sister Devamata, one of the American devotee who came to Chennai and stayed with Sashi Maharaj in Chennai for some months. And she learned many things from Sashi Maharaj. So Sashi Maharaj is telling to Sister Devamata. And he says, you know what Thakur told me? See, he's bringing, what do you want? He asked. Then Sashi says, see, he's very in a dire poverty. He doesn't have proper food to eat, but he brings something to you. And can't you accept that? Okay, you are recommending it. Okay, I'll take. Why I'm not eating? He has got full of desire to become a wealthy man. But I know one day his door will be bigger door through which he will enter. One day Ramakrishna went to Upendranath's house. That entrance of that door, was a small door and a short door. So Sri Ramakrishna himself had to bend himself and then enter into that. After that, he told Upen, one day your door will be bigger than this and you will enter like a king. And that exactly happened. So Artharthi, that is asking for money, asking God for money is not something bad. If you don't have wealth, you must ask for it. Whom you will ask? Tomeva mata cha pita tomeva, tomeva bandhusya saka tomeva, tomeva vidya dravinam tomeva. Dravinam means wealth. You are the wealth. Then if you are wealth, why don't you give me wealth? You give me wealth also. But the wealth giving, God sometimes gives wealth to you. But then some people get highly egoistic because I am the wealthy man in the society. And then they misuse the wealth that has been given to him by the God. So they are not sukriti. They are dushkriti. That's why their mind is masked by the Maya. So they spend the money actually they litter it away everywhere. And with the result, they become a pauper. So in many of the lives we feel that how the poverty comes when you are in a high position of having a magnificent house and with quite a supporting income. With all that, one day they are all gone and you come and stay as a poor man. This happened in Harishchandra's life. We know the Puranas tell us the story of Harishchandra, how a king became lost, that even he did not have money to pay for his own sons burning in the burning heart. So that is how he became a king. Once upon a time he was a king. So we have seen that type of stories. We have seen in the society also, some people are there. So somehow or other, this boy, when he was born, his mother left his father. Why? There's a very hint only is given in the life that his father was having a relationship with many women. So Upendra's mother was disgusted by this. So she left and came to her brother's house. It's called Ahiri Tola in Calcutta. One locality is there, where it's a big important Ahiri Tola. Many times in gospel, we get this name, Ahiri Tola, where, that other son was living, then Devendranath Majumdar was living, and like that, so many people were there, important people. So there his uncle had a house, a small house, where this Upendranath came along with his mother to stay there. At that time only, in the other son's house, once Sri Ramakrishna came, so this boy looked at him. Oh, very nice, interesting. This man with a little beard, and he is always in a intoxicated mood. This man is sitting and is talking, singing, dancing. Wonderful. So he was attracted to him. Then he understood he stays in Dakshineswar. So almost every day he visited Dakshineswar. He became a devotee of Ramakrishna. But Ramakrishna tested him several times. So he did not accept his food. Later only he accepted, for which Shashi Maharaj says, because Ramakrishna accepted his food and blessed him, today he is one of the millionaires in Calcutta, Shashi Maharaj says, during his time. Even Shashi Maharaj's lifetime, this boy became a millionaire. He became a big property owner. And he started a publication department, a house. It's called Basumati Sahitya House. He started that. And that building is still there. If you go to Calcutta, please visit that place where Thakur has visited, Swamiji has visited, and all the direct disciples have come. It was a wonderful place where many of the direct disciples were given shelter by this boy, Upendranath. So he used to go there. So now Upendra is coming there, but Sri Ramakrishna looked at Upendra. Upendra's certain signs are there. He was very fair complexion and he was very handsome boy. So he used to come to the ashram. Everybody used to see. We think Naren was the only handsome boy in that group. It is not so. Upen also was very handsome. And many people used to say, oh, that handsome boy. They would not say the name Upen. They would simply say that handsome boy. Like that they would refer to him. So that boy is there. And then Sri Ramakrishna told him, I have seen a girl for you, for your marriage. He said, no, sir. I am not going to marry. I don't want to get married. Please do not compel me. He said, no, there is a purpose is there. Sri Ramakrishna says, how Upen can know the purpose? Only the Avatar Purusha can know the purpose. For what purpose he wants him to be married. So he said, no, I have seen a girl also for him. I said, girl? Then all the boys are sitting and they are all, very much smiling at Upen. So Sri Ramakrishna has seen a girl. He was a matrimonial broker like Sri Ramakrishna. He said, I have seen a girl for you and you have to marry that girl. Then Naren asked Ramakrishna, who is that girl, sir? Then he told the name. Naren was completely aghast. He said, what? Such a fine, handsome friend of mine, you are going to give a dark girl to him? What is this? She looks like a Kali. She cannot be the bride of this boy. Like that, Naren opposes that. And this lady, remembered till her last, Naren used to oppose her. So this lady, later, she had a very good name called Basumati Ma. Her name was Basumati Ma. So that the Basumati publication division, Upendra started. So she herself was called Basumati Ma. But what was her name and how Ramakrishna chose her? That's a very interesting story, This Basumati Ma, as we call it later, she retired in Benares and she died in... Yes, she died in Benares. But she was a great devotee of Sri Ramakrishna, just like Upen. But then Upen was not related in any way to Sri Ramakrishna, mind you. But this Basumati Ma, she was in a way related to Sri Ramakrishna. How? Sri Sarada Devi, that is Holy Mother's mother, Shyama Sundari Devi, had a younger sister. See, her name was Elokeshi. Elokeshi is a beautiful name. Elo means, haphazard. So, Elo Melo, like that we say in Bangla. So, haphazard. So, who has got a haphazard hair? That is Mother Kali. She has unkempt hair. It's called Elokeshi. So, this Elokeshi had a daughter. And everybody used to call her Hubby. Hubby is a term, is not considered as a very nice term, It is, in Bangla also, Hubby is not a very looked upon as a very good term. So, but then when you call in a pet way, so you can use any such words. So, this Hubby term, Sri Ramakrishna did not like. He said, what is this Hubby? Everybody is calling this small girl. She was a small girl. With her mother, she used to come to Nahbar and stay with the Holy Mother. And then she would come to Ramakrishna's room. Because a baby, 3-year-old baby, she used to sit on the lap of Sri Ramakrishna. And Ramakrishna used to fondle her and tell her, and then she's told, and she's growing up with Ramakrishna, mind you. 6-7 years she was with him. And Ramakrishna used to tell stories to her and make her sleep in that choto khat. That is the small bed is there next to him. He would make her sleep there. And after getting up, she would go to Nahbar to sleep again with the Holy Mother. So like that, this girl was growing up and Ramakrishna was very fond of her. And then he said, no, Hubby, I will not call you. I am giving a new name. So what is the new name? Bhavatarini. He said, your name is Bhavatarini. So Ma could not even pronounce Bhavatarini. It's a long, big name, How to call Bhavatarini like that? So she used to call her short, right? Like modern days. You make all the names short with the first or second syllables only. So Ma used to call her Bhavi. Hey Bhavi, come here. Do this work. Go and bring this flower. Like that. She used to this Bhavi and mother's relation, was wonderful. So if you read an article written by her reminiscences about Holy Mother. It was so interesting. And she speaks about Holy Mother in a different way. That she says that I used to be with Mother in Nagabar, and Mother would say, all puja arrangement, you must do it. So she taught me how to pluck flowers, how to arrange the flower pot, the plate where the flowers are kept for puja, that has to be arranged, and how to make chandan. Then chandan powder, the chandan cart is there. So you have to rub it on the stone and get the chandan, pouring some drops of water, you make the chandan. All those things she taught. And then she said to do it. And she says, when Mother used to come and sit for the puja, hardly she would sit for less than half an hour only. And Mother used to sit, and I used to watch sitting next to her. It's a small girl, you see. I used to watch, and that Mother was not my auntie at all. I didn't know what happens to Holy Mother. She says later that I didn't know what happened. When she used to do puja to Sri Ramakrishna, she was not my auntie. She was something different. And that she saw that. And she's also very good. But then this girl is coming, at that time she has come to 10, 11-year-old girl. At that time, Naren started coming to Dakshineswar. Everything was going on well. But Naren, when he enters Dakshineswar, something happens to everybody. He's a young boy, 16, 17-year-old boy, but everybody is afraid of Naren. They get straightened, everybody. Everybody cannot take license with Naren, you see, in talking or even behavior, etc. He is like a Raja. He's like a king. That's why Narendran. Naranam Indra, Narendra. He is the Indra of the Naras, all the humans. He is the great leader. So from the childhood onwards, we see when he comes, everybody keeps quiet. So one day, this Bhavi was called by Holy Mother. She said, you see, our Thakur has gone to temple. The room is now vacant. You take a broomstick and a mop and then go and to clean it. So this little girl went there and she was brooming the room. At that time, with the two other friends, Naren entered like a king. He was like a psycho. He entered. The moment he entered, Bhavi saw, oh, Narendra has come. So she immediately put the broomstick down and she said, Namaste Narendra, she said. Naren said, look at her Bhavi. And Bhavi used to make always teaser because she was dark complexion. So she used to make a teaser and he would say, go and get me a glass of water and make chillam for me. He sat nicely like a comfortably he sat on the floor. And she has got a duty, you see. Holy Mother has given a duty. Whether to do that Holy Mother's duty or to listen to Narendra. So she said, Narendra, I can't. She said, refused him. Then Narendra went up and dragged her next to him, near to him, and he said, hey, Bhabi, and then he used to call her Shank Chunni. The Shank Chunni, is one of the name of the ghosts. You know that there are 10 types of ghosts described in Durga Kavacham. If you read Durga Kavacham of Devi Mahatmyam, you see the names of the non-beings. They are called non-beings, not beings. They're non-beings. They are called. So these non-physical beings, so there are 10 types are there. And after telling the 10, the Rishi says, etc. is this. That means some more are there, which names we do not know. But in Durga Kavacham, if you read, you can get all the names. I have got names, of course. I don't want to waste your time by telling the names. So these are all different types of non-physical beings in the world. So this one name is Shankhachunni. It's a very ugly name. So Naren used to call her Shankhachunni by teasing, by way of teasing. And she never liked that. He said, you are making me pisacha. Like that she used to tell him. And then anyway, what to do? Naren, nobody can say anything. So Naren told her, Shankhachunni, if you bring me a glass of water and make chillam for me, you will get a very handsome husband. Like that he used to say. And then she would get ashamed and then she would run away to mother. And when she went to mother, she said, Narendra has come. Narendra has told me to bring water and chillam. Oh, chillam, come, give me. So she took that pot, that coconut pot, And then she arranged everything and sent it through her. Even Holy Mother, you see, the moment she heard Narayan's name, she forgot her order to this girl. Did you clean the room? All those things she forgot. So Narayan has come enough. That is enough for her. Immediately she made the chillam arrange and took her, give it. So the girl ran to Thakur's room and she gave it to Narayan. Narayan received that coconut pot and he looked at the chillam. He was stunned. Why? If this girl had arranged the chillam, it would not be so excellently patterned with a fine pattern. She would not have arranged this. Because small girl, she would have placed everything here and there. But it was very neatly placed and so beautifully it was looking. Then he could not believe that this Shankchuni, that is the hubby, has done that. So he asked her, did you do this? He said, no. Then who did that? No, Holy Mother did. She says, my auntie did. You know, she would not call her auntie. She had a special name for her auntie. You know what was that, you know? Gandhadi. Gandha, you know, is a flower. It's called Shavandi, we say in Tamil. It's called marigold. Marigold flower. She used to call Holy Mother Gandhadi. Why Gandhadi? That is own story is there. Some people from Jairamati came. And of them, in the group, one girl was there who was her Holy Mother's childhood friend. And naturally, childhood friends, you know, they are very thick and thin. The friendship is there. Only after the marriage, they go here and there, the friendship is lost. So once, a group of girls came from Jairamati to Dakshineswar. And this girl, Habi, also was there with them. So she was looking how Holy Mother is talking to her friend. So the friend and Holy Mother, they were very nice friends from childhood. So they were talking to me, all those things they were talking. And in that talking, that girl told Holy Mother one thing. Hey, you are so fond of me and you said you will not go away from me. And now you have got a husband, so you left everything, you forgot me. And then she teased her, teased Holy Mother. And then she said, you know what is the name of your auntie? Her name is Gandhadi. We used to call her Gandhadi. And then what is your name? Habi asked. My name is Javadi. So there is an incident there where they fell, you know, into the pond and they could not come out after taking bath. So one elderly lady came and then she took them away from the pond and then took them. So both these girls, Sarada, that is Saru, and this lady, both of them were taken away from saved from the pond. And so this at that time, her name was Javadi and this marigold. Now this she has heard it, so she knows the Holy Mother became so silent. Without scolding her, she arranged everything and gave it to Narayan. And you just see here in Thakur's room. Now Thakur has not come yet. And Narayan asked her, who made it? She said, Holy Mother made it. He said, oh my God, what you have done? You asked your auntie to prepare. And he took that and they straight away took it his head and kept it. How can I smoke this? I cannot smoke this. He kept it on the side. And then he himself went to the veranda and made the chillam and he smoked like that. The story goes. So you can see this girl, Bhavatarani, was chosen by Sri Ramakrishna, a dark complexioned girl, for a handsome boy, Upendranath. So Upendranath got married because of the recommendation of Sri Ramakrishna. Not knowing at the time what is going to happen. You know, you will be surprised. Upendranath became elderly. He had married this girl and then he had a son through her. And the son went one day to Belur. She wanted to become a monk. And then Shivananji advised him, no, you are the only son to your parents. You should not go like that. Your father also is not in good health. Your mother alone is there. Don't come. Go and do the business of your father and promote that so that you can do better to the organization. To the Ramakrishna Sangha, you can do a lot of good things. Like that, he sent him. So for further Sukriti for this boy, that happened because of that. So you can see that what a thinking of Ramakrishna, and he could see what this family, how it's going to take shape. And because of Upen Babu, we all used to call him later Upen Babu, he was unlettered man, only 4th class or 5th class he has read. And at the age of 14, he purchased a bookshop. Can you understand? He was working in the bookshop only. And then bookshop owner said, I want to sell it away. Said, how much is 50 rupees? Okay, I will purchase that. You will purchase? Yes. So he went to his auntie, and that is where his, the mother's, father's, mother's brother's wife. So she was very fond of Upen. He told her secretly, and she gave the money. So he purchased the shop. And he started publishing lots of Bengali literary works. Even our Girish Chandra Ghosh poems he published in a book form. And there are several other things. Kalidasa's whole Samagra Grantha, whatever Kalidasa wrote, everything he published first time. And he was the pioneer in Indian publishing industry. Though his name is not taken by the others. Other publishers, they don't take his name. But he was the pioneer of that in British time. And it was the only publishing house which was speaking about freedom struggle also, inspired by Swamiji's ideals to work for the nation. So like that, it was going on. So what happened to Upen later? He was very good. He was very devoted to Sri Ramakrishna, thinking of Sri Ramakrishna all the time. He, of course, passed away. But before that, in his house, he used to keep the direct disciples, feed them nicely, and help the Ramakrishna mission in many ways. And his son also later, he became a very strong point. When Swamiji came back to Calcutta from the west, he came to Sri Lanka, the present Sri Lanka. From there he came to then Ramanathapuram. Then from there all the way he traveled to Calcutta. So the day before Calcutta, the day before the night, the Raja Maharaj, all the disciples were sitting and discussing. We formed a committee of reception to Swami Vivekananda. But the committee sent one notice to newspaper and they kept quiet. Nothing was done. Where the reception will be done, where is the site, etc. Nothing was done. So they were only discussed, but public was not informed. So they were all very much worried. Tomorrow, when Swamiji arrives from the ship, how many people will be there to welcome? Only 5-10 people are there. How bad it will look. So Brahmanji was very much upset. Then Upen came at that time. Then Upen said, why you are all worried? You are all feeling worried. What is the matter? Then he said, tomorrow Swamiji is coming. Nothing has been done. So we are worried. No, don't worry. I have done everything. He said, what you have done? I have printed several pamphlets of Swamiji's arrival and distributed all over Calcutta. Don't worry at all. I have kept, you have not gone out of the mud. You come and see. At several places, I have put billboards of Swamiji's arrival with the venue and the time. I have put, you will find tomorrow 20,000 people will come. Exactly so. When next day came, when Swamiji arrived from the ship, 20,000 people were there waiting to receive Swamiji. It was only because of this Upen Babu. Such a wonderful man. He did so much for Swamiji. He had such a wonderful friendship with Swamiji. And I would advise you to get it that Udbodhan issue. Somebody can take out the Udbodhan issue and the particular month where this Bhavatarini, that is Upen's wife, that is Basumati Ma, has written her reminiscences about Holy Mother. So we'll keep it today for this much. 10 minutes or more, if anybody wants any discussion.
Pranams, Radha here. I had the good fortune to see Bhavatarinima
Is it
in
so?
Madras. Yes,
Oh,
Maharaj,
I see.
in Madras.
Oh.
But at that time, I was only 10 years old.
10 years old. I see.
Yes, Maharaj.
That's
She was 90 or something in Madras. Shuddha Sattvanandaji was explaining in English,
Yes.
and my father told something about it. After she has gone, she won't allow anybody to touch because she was Bengali widows are so orthodox.
Yes,
But
very
he had
orthodox.
made pranams
Yes.
And Sundar Satwanandaji, manager Maharaj at that time.
Yes,
He
yes.
was explaining everything, but she told.
Oh.
But because of the language problem, I don't know English also.
Because at that young age,
At
to
10
really grasp
years.
Malayalam, she doesn't know Malayalam music. So naturally.
No, so, and I had that good fortune. I
But
don't
at
know
least
why.
you had a darshan of it, and due to which, by seeing you now, we all
Yes.
have the sukriti. Because we have seen that.
And I had translated this article into Malayalam and published in Prabuddha Kerala
I see.
here
Okay.
in Malayalam. But
Thank
it's not, but here I don't have that old Udbodhan copy. No.
I see. I think some devotee can help you to get it. It's not a big problem because Udbodhan website has got archives. You can go to archives, search for it, and get it. It's not a big problem.
Okay. Anyway, it's very much. But I tried
you.
to get that book, Basumati Ma. I couldn't get it there. And that College Road we searched when we went to Calcutta, but
Yes.
couldn't get it.
Okay. Thank you.
Abhishanda, Abhishanda would like to ask a question. Abhishanda, you go ahead and then I will ask.
Okay, thank you, Jamadi. Maharaj, I was reading a book called Indian Women in Company of Swami Vivekananda, this book, Maharaj.
Okay.
And in this book, there is a chapter on Bhavatarini Devi. And there is a very nice incident where Swamiji, returning from West, he went to Benares to see Bhavatarini Basumati Ma, and there she was cooking for them all. And Swamiji came to the kitchen and said, what are you doing? You are taking a very long time. And he said that, okay, then let me sing. You are cooking and I will sing. And then he asked for some musical instrument. He asked that if you have some musical instrument, please give me. And she said, do I have them here? And Swamiji said, okay, then give me a plate. And she gave him a plate, and Swamiji started singing along with the plate he was banging and singing. And Bhavatarini Devi says that it was like nectar was pouring into my ears. And it was that beautiful song. I
Yes.
just read that incident, so I shared it with you.
See, for her it was Narendra, not Swami Vivekananda.
Yes.
And Narendra
Yes,
is singing. Even Thakur used to go into Samadhi. So what to talk of others? Everybody is charmed. And she enjoyed. He had a plate and he played tala, like tabla, he was playing on that plate, the food plate. So that's how it is wonderful. Thank you.
Maharaj,
Swami Purnathananda, in his book, Sri Sri Mayar Padapranta, there is a chapter of Basumati Ma. Vivid description about her. In Bengali, it is.
Juma, I don't understand what she was telling.
even either
Oh.
there's a problem in
She's
internet
saying
connection. Even
Maya
I cannot follow
Padaprande is
Maharaj.
that article is there. So I will search it here. I have got that book. Maya Padaprande. Maya
Sri Sri Mayar
Padaprande,
Padapranta.
4 volumes, Maharaj. I don't know. Maya
Okay.
Padaprande.
Okay, thank you for this information. Then go to next.
Maharaj, when did Bhavatarini become Basumati Ma?
After the Basumati institution started,
Hmm.
when she used to come to Berul Mat, so everybody used to call her. How to identify her? You can't say Upen Babu Sri every time.
But she had a name, no? Bhavatarini. Bhabi,
Bhavatarini
Bhabi.
name is there, but how you can't say Bhavi or Bhavatarini. So
Oh.
Basumati, the organization was there, so it was called
Okay.
Basumati.
So that's why she also, now she's known as Basumati Ma. Achha,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
All right. Okay. All right. And there was there's a question in the chat. Let me just see that 1 second. Where is the chat? Yeah. That What can one do so that they do not fall into dushkriti? This is a question by Dishan Bihari.
Oh, that's very good. Good question. Thank you, Dishan. He is from South Africa. So his father is very well known to me. He's like a friend of me. So he was an English professor. So Dishan, see, dushkriti, how do you fall into that? It is falling means it is not falling. It is because of our interest in the result of the dushkriti. Why? Suppose somebody takes bribe for a particular work. What is the interest in him? With that bribe money, he wants to have something. The money itself is not a goal, but something else is the goal. So the kriti also, that is anything karma you do, the result is what going to attract you. So if you have a non-dharmic goal, then you have to adopt dushkriti only. So what you should do, never aspire for any non-adharmic goal. If you desire for dharmic goal. Dharmically you think of it, you desire, there's no problem. But a non-dharmic, that is adharmic goal, you should not think of. In that case, that will not induce you to do the dushkriti. So you'll be always doing sukriti only. Then you become the devotee of God. Okay?
And Jawabadi's hand is again up. Does she have a question? Jawabadi, do you have a question?
Yes. Pranam
I
Maharaj.
don't think then. And
Yes,
Yes,
Pranam
Jawabadi.
the
Maharaj.
question.
Yes, Pranam Maharaj.
Namaste. Go ahead.
I have also read one the same thing about Bashumati Ma. Like Swamiji used to love her hands chachudi. So when he returned from US, then he used to came to his her house and told chachurita baniye de. And so as another madam also told that he sang, and Bashumati Ma is telling like how the days of she remembered the days passed at Dakshineshwar with Sri Ramakrishna and Sharada Ma, and she cried when Swamiji was singing the songs.
Yes,
And
yes.
by remembering the days, the memorable days with Thakur and Srima.
Thank you for your input. It was a nice addition. Next.
And Soumya Mukherjee, do you have a question? Is he there? Shummu?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
So, my question is, where do I find this story?
Yes, that's what I told you. It came in the Udbodhan. It was published in Udbodhan, the memoirs of Pashupati Ma. So she has written herself, she has told, and it was written down, and that was published. In Udbodhan website, if you go to the archives and search for Pashupati Ma, you'll get all the references. You can read it there itself. I do not know whether they charge for it or not. I do not know, but you have to go there and find out.
Is it in English?
No, Udbodhan in Bengali. It's a Bengali magazine, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
so there's no English version where I can find
No,
this?
this article was translated into English and later published in Prabuddha Bharata. I have that article with me. I can send you.
Okay.
It is in English. Yes.
Okay.
Maharaj, if you can post that article in the group as well, the Padam group,
Okay.
it will be nice.
Then I will send to you. You can post it there.
Yes, thank you, Maharaj. And Maharaj, there's another message by Srinivasan, and he says that he would like to echo Dishanji's question. And he says that he finds holy company only with the older generation, and it is an increasingly solitary life, as I do not encounter many young individuals who aspire for a duty-oriented life. So what are ways in which he can strengthen his conviction in his path while seemingly alone at times and not in the wonderful company of the older generations who are more aligned with the divine?
Okay. She is probably perhaps lamenting that I do not encounter many young individuals. Now, unmarried young individuals who are dedicated to the worship of Sri Ramakrishna by serving him. I will give you just one example. Can you please come here? One gentleman is with us today. You can see him. His name is just bent. Yeah, namaste. Namaste to say all. Namaste. Yes. So he is Nagarajan. He is a volunteer of the Ramakrishna Mission, and he came today and he made such a cleaning of the entire shrine. He's a software professional, but you see, he came and did that. So there are many young individuals I have seen in different centers, but it's not that. For this, perhaps in our ongoing online session, perhaps we may not get many youngs. Of course, there are youngs that Soumya is very young, like that. And you yourself, Rakendu Vadana, you yourself a young girl only. So like that, many are there here. So not that the young are not coming, young are definitely coming. And I tell you, unless you have a Sukriti, you are not going to worship God. So that is understood. If you understand that principle, then only when the Sukriti is there, you will be tempted to worship God. So because you are past birth, you have done Sukriti, you are coming to God. So if you don't see them also, don't worry at all. The world is mixture of good and bad, and there are many Sukriti people are there who will definitely go to God in another form, not exactly to Ramakrishna, but maybe in another form. Are you not seeing young people working in ISKCON? Are you not seeing young people working in other institutions? Yes, they are there. Not that young people are not coming, they have gone away from God. Not so. Don't worry, Rakendru, everything will be all right. Yes.
Pranams Maharaj, Jagannath Raju from Vijayanaram.
Yes, tell me. Yes.
Pranam.
Namaste, namaste. Do you want to say anything or add something?
No, Maharaj. I want to pronounce my pranams.
Okay, then my namaste.
Jai Ram.
Okay, Jai Ram Krishna.
Okay, so Gaurav has raised a hand. Gaurav, yes, go ahead.
Pranam Maharaj, thank you for the nice talk. Maharaj, on the day of Kalpataru, when Thakur was blessing everyone, there were, I think, one or two individuals he refused to bless, isn't it? If I'm not wrong. So was it one of them was Upendra Babu Maharaj?
No. He blessed Upendra on the day. Yes,
on the Kalpataru day.
1886, Upendra came there and then he blessed him, and Thakur asked him specifically, what do you want? He immediately said, I want wealth. That's all.
Thank you,
Maharaj. For the next 7 generations, he had wealth. Such a wealthy man he became in Calcutta. Yes.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav, for that question. And Maharaj, as an extension of that question, Gaurav just mentioned that he did not bless a few as well. So that is news to me. So why would he not bless? In fact, that day he blessed, seems, everyone. So is there any particular reason why he did not?
Yes, I will tell a different time.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I'll keep that question for a different time. I know you're getting late, Maharaj. So is there anyone else? No questions, Maharaj. So I think
Swarupa has come.
yes,
Can
go
I
ahead,
ask one?
Yes,
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaste.
One small question. Can we reduce the effect of dushkritis which we have done in our past lives in this life?
Yes, the effect of Duskriti, one has to bear it, because the law of karma is very, very inscrutable. We cannot understand its working. But everybody says the effect of your past karma has to be borne. But do you have the mental stamina and strength to counter that, to accept the challenge? That is what given by these Sukritis. So as you do more and more Sukriti, you will get more and more that bad karma's effect. To manage that power comes. So naturally, if our ideal is, we must be doing more Sukriti. That's all.
Maharaj, good morning from California.
Oh, California. Is it 4 o'clock, I think, there?
Yes, now it is 5 o'clock.
Okay, 5 o'clock. Okay. Yes, Pranam Babu, nice to see you. Yes. At so early morning, you got up and then you attended the class. Thank you for that.
It's okay.
Do you have something to say?
No, no, I don't have anything to say. I just
Okay.
wanted to.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
to let
Thank you for coming, even at that dead time. But this is a Brahma Muhurta time, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So it's good that he is awake.
Anyhow, we have to go for meditation now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You are in retreat, is it not?
Excuse me?
You are in retreat now.
Yes, yes.
Yes, retreat. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So I think that's all for now, Maharaj. Thank you so much for the wonderful session.
Om Shanti.
Namaste, Swamiji.
The last.
Maharaj.
Rajarajeshwari has come.
Yeah.
So,
Jai Ram Krishna. Maharaj, everything planned by God only, Maharaj.
yes, yes, yes. See, one of the items we have to understand how this world came into the life of Swami Krishna. Though she was very darkish complexion, etc., leave it that. But he decided to put her with the company of Upendra, the boy whom he was not willing to. So that is a wonderful thing. There's a Durgadashitva, as we say, the Durgadashitva was there. That's why Sri Ramakrishna's life gives us many more interesting things about after he is leaving also the body, the thing is moving on. It is because of that such wonderful people. And he has selected them. That's what I say. That's why our Swami Gambhirana used to say, do you think Ramakrishna's monks are very normal, ordinary monks? No, they are selected by Sri Ramakrishna. Like that he used to say. That pride must be there. We are selected by him. Yes.
And can we say the same about the devotees as well,
Oh, yes,
Maharaj?
definitely. You are one of them. Don't worry.
You all are one of them. Yeah. Thank you so much, Maharaj. So
Pranam,
can you
Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you. Jai Ram Krishna. Pranam.
Thank you, Maharaj. Pranam.
You meet you all again.
Pranam Maharaj.
Thanks for joining. And
Thank you, Juna.
thank you. Bye-bye.